Tonight, Funny as Turn videos and The Drew Carey Show, 8:30 Real TV. 9:30 Marcus Graham stars in Good Guys, Bad Guys. This program proudly brought to you by Minidine, the smarter antiseptic solution which kills germs quickly on contact with less stain and no sting.
Tonight, Real TV. A famous rally race sabotaged by souvenir hunters. A hot air balloon caught in high voltage power lines.
Oh, Jesus.
Watch the circus bear and his worst performance. Hundreds of passengers stranded on board a sinking ocean liner, but the captain and crew leave them behind. Meet Lala the penguin. He's so cool he does his own shopping. Plus an unstoppable freight train on course for disaster. Real TV tonight, 8:30 on 9.
Tetley introduced the non-drip way to make a cuppa in a cup. Tetley drawstring tea bags. One squeeze and you're home and dry. Tetley drawstring. Tea too good to waste a drop.
Oh my.
McCain crunchy potato cubes. Crisp and flavoursome on the outside with delicious moist potato on the inside. Ah, McCain, you've done it again.
I think lean, new-fashioned pork enhances Asian flavours better than any other meat. Apart from being nutritious, it complements rather than competes with flavours. Consider my Asian-style pork and apple barbecue. To make a marinade, I've fried ginger, garlic and onion in some peanut oil. I've added some soya sauce, hoisin and sherry, and to spike it up, Chinese 5-spice powder. When that comes to the boil, pour that over some diced pork, which is one of the 14 cuts approved by the National Heart Foundation. When it comes to the marinade, let that sit in the fridge for about 2 hours so the flavours will permeate, and then your barbecue is ready to go. Brush on some peanut oil onto a hot barbecue. On go the skewers, along with the fresh Fuji apples. Turn these 2 or 3 times in 5 minutes and there it is. My recipe for Asian-style pork and apple skewers. Now, if you want this recipe, buy this month's issue of the Australian Women's Weekly.
Ouch! Oh. Iridoid takes the bruises out of bumps.
What's that?
It's Palmolive antibacterial dishwashing liquid. It gets rid of germs off pots and dishes, leaving them hygienically clean.
Oh, so they're clean enough to eat off.
Well, yes.
Palmolive antibacterial, the anti-germ Palmolive.
Out here, it's tougher than a one-day international. That's why I keep Minidine antiseptic in the kit. Minidine kills germs quickly on contact. Less stain and no sting.
Better, much better.
Minidine, the smarter antiseptic solution. Minidine from Sigma, the wholly Australian-owned company.
Tender, loving chocolate. Milka.
Ta-da! I start my day with a Jenny Craig breakfast. Oh, and I've lost 4.5 kilos. A visit to Jenny Craig. Yoo-hoo! Shopping. I'm recording my new album. Uh-oh. Me before Jenny Craig. Jenny Craig dinner.
Yummy.
Well, I'm getting there. And loving every minute of it.
Start losing kilos today. 30 days for $30. Food additional. Call 131992. So, what are you having for dinner?
Nanda pasta.
Yeah, but Nanda is now brought to you by Maggi Pasta. Nothing else has changed. It's still our favourite. Made from 100% Australian wheat. And it tastes great. Perfect al dente pasta. Mmm.
So is it the spaghetti or the spirals?
Well, you decide. You're cooking.
Right.
Nanda, now brought to you by Maggi Pasta.
You're gonna love Clairol's new herbal essences, shampoos, and conditioners. You'll be overwhelmed by the organic herbs, the all-natural botanicals, drenched in pure mountain water. And if you find that exciting, wait until you see your hair.
I want to get the shampoo she's using.
Clairol's new herbal essences, a totally organic experience.
Tender, loving chocolate. Milka.
Sunday night. A stunning premiere special event.
Isn't there more to life than just living?
True women.
Jake, stay here! You keep to your duty, killing Comanches. I'll keep to mine, protecting our home.
The compelling true story of 3 women with the courage to challenge the frontier and the strength to win.
Things go badly. You gotta shoot me, kill the baby, and yourself.
In an age of violence, nothing could break their spirit.
Death cannot take that away.
For the first time on television, True Women, 8:30 Sunday on 9.
Tonight on National 9 News with Brian Henderson.
Former MP Barry Morris released from jail. The winners and losers from the M2 motorway, and the Aussie war veterans denied special service medals.
Then on a current affair with Ray Martin.
Making the banks deliver on interest rate cuts and how to stop them pocketing your cash. Plus our special report on literacy, why our children just don't make the grade.
Sydney's leading hour of news and current affairs tonight from 6 o'clock on 9.
If you're tired of messy tea bags, try Tetley's new no-drip tea bags. One pull and you're home and dry. Tetley Drawstring. Tea too good to waste a drop.
Sure, I have to keep my heart healthy, but I can still enjoy the best of everything with Farmer's Best, fresh from dairy farmers. And because it's low in fat and contains no cholesterol, it's best for you. So you can drink Farmer's Best to your heart's content.
That van's back again. Huh? The old warehouse. What do you reckon goes on over there?
Dunno.
Johnny said he saw all these empty drums around the back.
Right.
And remember when we were doing overtime last weekend, there was that awful smell?
Huh?
I reckon it's really sus.
I guess.
Tell us and stop drugs in your suburb. 1800 011 233.
I think lean, new-fashioned pork enhances Asian flavours better than any other meat. Apart from being nutritious, it complements rather than competes with flavours. Consider my Asian-style pork and apple barbecue. To make a marinade, I've fried ginger, garlic and onion in some peanut oil. I've added some soya sauce, hoisin and sherry, and to spike it up, Chinese 5-spice powder. When that comes to the boil, pour that over some diced pork, which is one of the 14 cuts approved by the National Heart Foundation. When it comes to the marinade, let that sit in the fridge for about 2 hours so the flavours will permeate. And then your barbecue's ready to go. Brush on some peanut oil onto a hot barbecue. On go the skewers, along with the fresh Fuji apples. Turn these 2 or 3 times in 5 minutes and there it is. my recipe for Asian-style pork and apple skewers. Now, if you want this recipe, buy this month's issue of the Australian Women's Weekly.
Buy a specially marked pack of Colgate Fluorogard and send in the token to discover the lost world. You and your family could find yourselves in London to see the world's greatest dinosaur show. Colgate Fluorogard. If dinosaurs had used it, they might still be around today. Colgate, the dentist's choice.
这是洋葱沙爹 sauce 啊，我们切，然后切辣椒，切头，全部要悠悠。这个啊，不是开大火，这个啊妈，把它煮这个，煮给它香，放洋葱。
If you like the recipe for this traditional Malaysian satay, it's in this jar from the new selections range from Cantong.